Right now, your phone is watching you, not in a creepy sci-fi way, in a quiet, data-collecting way. Every time you pick it up at 2 a.m., every place you didn't go this week, every text you started typing and then deleted. Scientists have discovered these tiny digital habits can reveal the earliest warning signs of a mental health crisis, before you even know it. Here's the problem with how we currently detect depression. A doctor hands you a questionnaire, the PHQ-9, 9 questions. How often have you felt hopeless in the last 2 weeks? You try to remember, you probably underestimate. You might feel embarrassed. These tools are time-consuming and vulnerable to recall bias and social desirability bias. You tell the doctor what sounds okay, not what's actually true. By the time someone walks into a clinic, they've often been struggling for months without anyone catching it. But your phone has been silently collecting data this whole time. And data doesn't get embarrassed. Scientists have a name for this: digital phenotyping. In biology, a phenotype is the visible expression of who you are: your height, the color of your eyes, the rhythm of your walk. Your digital phenotype is the same concept, but it is built from a mountain of silent data. Harvard epidemiologist John Brownstein describes it this way: as people go through mental health challenges, their digital traces, the breadcrumbs people leave behind, will look different. Researchers harvest these signals in 2 ways. First, passively, through sensors running quietly in the background, tracking your GPS, app sessions, and sleep cycles. Second, actively, using brief, daily check-ins. Together, they form a startlingly accurate picture of your internal state. So what exactly is your phone picking up? It's not just your contacts, it's the quiet rhythm of your daily life, where you go or don't. Researchers tracked 217 people for 43 days and discovered a striking pattern. As our world quietly shrinks and we visit fewer unique locations, the risk of depression and anxiety spikes. When you sleep and when you don't. Your phone feels your restlessness. The glow of ambient light and the flicker of your screen in the dark are measurably different when you're struggling. Even your battery charge is a silent witness. In one study, it emerged as a potential marker of your internal state. Your phone knows when you can't sleep, even when you forget to mention it. How you communicate. The breadcrumbs of your social life change. Shorter calls, fewer texts, longer silences. But it's not a one-size-fits-all signal. For some, a sudden surge in messaging is the actual alarm bell. Because mental health is personal, researchers use contrastive learning to recognize your unique digital fingerprint. It's about building a baseline that is yours alone, so your individual signals don't get lost in the crowd. How you use your apps. Algorithms are quietly decoding your social drive. That endless passive consumption of entertainment apps isn't just a distraction, it's a digital footprint that correlates with emotional struggle and anxiety. The clock matters too. Increased entropy, the unpredictable shifts in your sessions, is a quiet sign of a depressive state. Specifically, usage between midnight and 5 a.m. is a powerful signal, predicting risks for insomnia, suicidal ideation, and eating disorders. Researchers at Imperial College London didn't look at patients. They looked at ordinary teenagers, students just going about their daily lives. When those quiet passive sensors were paired with quick daily self-reports, the results were striking. Their machine learning model predicted mental health risks with 70 to 77% accuracy across 4 outcomes simultaneously: insomnia, suicidal ideation, eating disorders, and depression/anxiety. But here's the reality check. Passive data alone isn't a crystal ball. Without the human element, accuracy tumbled to between 62 and 66%. When it came to insomnia, the sensors performed worse than chance. Those brief check-ins weren't just a bonus. They were essential. The phone identifies the pattern, but your words provide the meaning. So if your phone can detect your depression, who gets to see that signal? Imagine this data flowing in 3 directions. To your doctor, who catches a crisis before it becomes a hospital visit? That's the version we all hope for. To your insurance company, who uses health inferences to set higher rates. To your employer, screening candidates before hiring. Mental health apps have already been found sharing sensitive data with advertisers. The legal frameworks haven't caught up. As one expert panel noted, HIPAA principles need to be more sophisticated to address digital health technology. And the algorithms themselves? We still don't fully understand how they reach their conclusions. Your phone is already leaving a trail. The technology can now read it well, especially when passive data and your own daily check-ins are combined. The question is, who do you want holding the map? If this made you think and learn something new, please like and subscribe. It will really help with the channel. Thanks for watching.